Hello, so today I'm going to be doing a video just answering some of your questions. And I know I don't normally do videos like this, but I've been getting a lot of questions like what foam do I use, and also what paint I use, and also where do I get my ideas from. So I'm going to, instead of answering everyone, I'm going to answer them in this video. So let's just get started. So the first question that quite a few people ask me is where do I get my ideas from? I get my ideas from almost anywhere really. I get them from Google, I get them from other YouTubers, and sometimes like an idea will just pop into my head if I'm watching like a TV show or a movie or something. So yeah, I really just get my ideas from anywhere, and I have so many notebooks with like loads of ideas written down them, and tons of them I haven't even done yet. But yeah, so that's the answer to the first one. And the next question is, what foam do I use? I used to use, I think it was called density foam, and I still use that now, but not as often as I used to. So for example, this Gudetama pancake is made with density foam, and as you can see, it's not slow rising, it's really dense, because it's called density foam, duh. And after a while I just got fed up of using this material because it just wasn't slow rising. But it's still pretty squishy, and I still like using this sometimes. But now I just use memory foam, which looks like this, which is a lot squishier. So I'll squish them both so you can see the difference. So as you can see, this is a lot squishier, and that's why I use it now, because I've never used memory foam before, and I just wanted to make my squishies a lot more squishier, so now I'm just using this material. And I get this from either eBay or Amazon, and I think Amazon, if you get it from Amazon, it's a lot cheaper, so that's where I get it from normally. Oops. And then the last question is, what paint do I use? And I use two different kinds of paint. I use acrylic, which I get from quite a few places. This one's from Wilkinson's, which I go there often to get acrylic paint. But I also get paint from The Works, Hobbycraft, The Range, and anywhere that really has paint. I'm pretty sure you can find it in almost any arts and crafts place, but yeah. And I also use 3D fabric paint, and this is the Tulip brand, and this is the only brand that I use. And I get this from Lawrence Matthews, which is like a arts and crafts shop. It's really good. And I use when I'm like painting like the entire squishy, I use acrylic paint. So here I have this cornet, and this is actually made out of a car sponge, which is also what I use sometimes to make squishies. And this is made, I painted this with acrylic, and then for the panda I used puffy paint, or 3D fabric paint, whatever you want to call it. So those are the paints that I use, and I am aware that acrylic paint cracks. A lot of people have told me that I should use fabric paint to paint my squishies, but the problem is that they come in like these really small little tubes, and I make my squishies quite big, if you didn't already know that. A lot of people say that, but I just like using acrylic because it just lasts longer, and they come in much bigger tubes. But the the puffy paint just comes in like this really tiny tube, and it doesn't last very long if I use it on a really big squishy. So yeah, I know it cracks, but it doesn't really crack as much now because I'm using memory foam, and I think the paint works a lot better on that. But yeah, so those are all of the questions, and I hope this answered them for you. And I probably will be doing another one of these if I do get more questions like this, because I think it's easier to answer them in the video instead of just answering every single person in a comment. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for a tutorial coming either today or tomorrow or whenever. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.